teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Baylor Bears. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Inside deals now from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. Movement here from the tight end. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Bursts into space. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back in motion now. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's a costly penalty. Offense gets a new set of downs. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. throw. It's Stone. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it in the open. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back, fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle was made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. With the catch, it's Owens. Only goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. To the air, it's Stone. Catch made in space. Look out.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Baylor, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Work some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. To throw, it's Barnett. And the receiver's got it. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up the fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Trying to find some room. It's Russell. The Bears look to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking downfield, it's Stone. On the move now. Using his legs here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. At the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Bears are looking to keep this drive going. And here's the handoff. Breaking tackles. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Bears. There was no catching him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Catch made on the left side. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Important 2nd down play coming up. They keep him guessing with a run. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Contact as he let the ball go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. There's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Runs through the defender. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
But another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Barnett. And it falls incomplete. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff on a counter. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. It's Stone. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking for a man. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. They've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Off target and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Going for his running back. Comes up with the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
First play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baylor offense back out onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter to make up this deficit. Looking to throw. It's Stone. Finds his man. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Bears will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made, and that's good for a first down to the 47.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Can he get there on the ground? That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. Bears will try to keep this drive moving.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bears are starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here. Now he's stopping them on that run. Touchdown, Baylor. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense is back out there. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Motion now from the tight end. He's back to throw again on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers.
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
That's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Clemson, to put them on top now.
So that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. First down, looking for more now. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Stone. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. And it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And the Bears will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. There's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it second and short. Press coverage now from these DBs. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Barnett. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Grab behind the line. It's Owens.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quick dart to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They mix it up with a run. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down at the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the 1st down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. And the Bears churn out another 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Stone. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion makes it second down. Wants to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the ball is hauled in. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
What an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Dropping back, it's Stone. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. They go sneak on second down, but stop and no gain. That defense making it very tough down here.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
Well, that is going to bring up fourth down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this first down. You're down by a couple possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this possession as long as you can and put this ball eventually.
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Bears! So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. Past the... And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Stone. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep throw. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And the Bears will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. That pass is caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Well, hurrying to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Stone. Caught over the middle, it's Owens. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Oh, you feel